Yeah, if I seem very short on patience right now, it's because I am. So I'm gonna explain what happened. So when I booted up the emulator, it asks to go and look at the bookmark, right? At least that's how it works. If you've ever made a bookmark in 3 that's what happens, right?
Yes.
Well, here's the problem. My emulator likes to play this really dumb game where it decides that it's going to tell me my controller's not working. I'm not joking. You don't want to mess with me right now. I'm really not in the mood.
I'm afraid.
I'm not in the freaking mood. I'm sorry.
Right away.
I'm really not.
Okay, let's go.
I'm really just not in the mood. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood. Imagine to do this really stupid map. You nearly finish it, and then due to time constraints, you can't finish it. And then, because your emulator is being stupid, it deletes your bookmark. And I have to do this cancerous map all over again. For no fault of my own. Because the emulator is stupid. So, the reason the bookmark got deleted was because I was, in order to make sure my controller is working, I had to keep jabbing the A button to make sure that it's actually awake and not the emulator just screwing me around. And, really? Like I'm not mad enough right now. The emulator is gonna contribute to my anger even more. Okay, so as I was saying, so the button thing, I'm jabbing it several times. It goes through just randomly all of a sudden, and so the bookmark loads in. But the problem is bookmarks just immediately delete. So I pause the emulator, and then I open up OBS, and OBS does not want to go capture the screen. Just great, right? Just freaking great. Just my luck. So I actually opened up the another emulator when I meant to open up OBS again. I closed that one, but I guess I hit the wrong one, so it closed the current one, meaning that when I finally got the emulator back up and running, the bookmark was gone. So, yeah, that sucks. Just freaking awful luck, all within the case of like 5 minutes. Just like the worst freaking luck ever. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'll probably field some guys who are better for this map than last time, because last time I didn't really have the best squad for this, we'll just say. Zenith wasn't a bad choice. We definitely want yeah, we definitely do want Flane. We definitely want Flane. I can promise you that much. We definitely want Flame, because rescue is really helpful. Who to unfield though? Honestly, Mr. Yeast is kind of falling off. He's not terrible now, but like his damage output is falling off a bit. Wait, I've said I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the frickin' mood, man. Not in the mood. Did my champion of mid do anything yesterday, or was he just adjutant duty? Well, I did actually use him on this map, but it didn't work. Did he taint? Is that why everyone's mentioning it? Why is everyone showing up when I'm tilted? I don't understand. Okay, so oof. The reason that I'm so mad right now is because I had to end yesterday before the end of the stream. Like, I had to just bookmark it. I was out of time. I can't work with my current arrangements. I literally cannot go on any further. And so I bookmarked it. Or would you guys rather me just go and play it off stream? Would you rather me that? Would you rather me that? I don't know, man. I think what's more taint is just doing it off stream. Bookmarking it, at least that way, you see what I'm going to actually do. You see what I'm going to do the entire run. Yeah, they're trying to be funny. It's a really stale joke. The book, yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what happened. Well, it's because I tried to boot it up. Well, the problem is the emulator screwed up and it just deleted the bookmark. So that's why I'm really tilted at the moment, because this map sucks and I had to redo it. I was so close to finishing it and getting to save properly, but no. I think Fire Emblem needs to make bookmarks actually work better. Because the thing is, bookmarks are so stupid because they immediately delete, and the game also will force you to go and load up that bookmark. You can't play any other file or anything like that. Like, the entire, like, every file is on held hostage until you boot up that bookmark. I hate it. I think it's so dumb the way that bookmarks work in Fire Emblem. They should just say, okay, here's this file, it's bookmarked, and whenever you click on this, yeah, because like, what if something happens and you know, like something like this happens, and then it's just completely deleted. That's what I was so mad about. That's what I was so angry about. Because I really don't want to redo this map. This map sucks. When I played this yesterday, I thought like, oh, when I was entering the map, I was like, oh, this probably won't be that bad. I don't remember Dimitri's paralogue being that bad. Maybe in vanilla it wasn't that bad, but in this it's actually pretty cancerous. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very annoying. This. Where is Hanneman? You know what? We'll give Lycia the Thyrsis. She can be the new Mr. Yeast for now. It's also possible he's not actually falling off, and it's just that this map is very over-leveled. If it's emulator's fault, then it isn't Taint. Unless you're Mangs. Yeah, I guess. Okay, what do we got here? Should I field Mercedes, though? Maybe. Still that Hubert can't be silenced. Yeah, I didn't... Because he could be silenced before, which was so weird. But yeah, there's 3 bolting mages here. This one, and this one. All 3 of them, and they're just all huddled right together, and I hate it. I hate it. I really do hate it. Okay. Rev with Gilbert. Yeah, solo a game that he's not even in with Gilbert. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, the beginning part of this map is the worst. Oh, man, I don't want to play this again. I really don't.
Traps have been set.
And then, of course, there's this stupid bow knights way over here. If this thing will... Yeah, these. These were awful. They nearly killed Ferdinand. Oh, God, I gotta redo all this again. And of course, it's gonna be the most tedious map. It can't be like having to redo ALO or something that's just kind of a cinch. Live well in my absence, or he did something, but it got all erased because the game thought it'd be funny.
Let's make this quick.
Let's go and attack this guy and see if we can nuke him. Oh dang, you! Well, you know what's bad when even Lycia you can't kill. Literally is really dying. Yeah, my PC doesn't like running the emulator and streaming at the same time. It doesn't. It doesn't like doing it. Okay, we need to figure out some sort of way to make this work. Because this isn't working. Maybe Hades? I don't know. Hades crit? Nah, sadly no. I will need to go and dance and then rescue. God, why are these war masters so bulky, man? Who gave these guys so much bulk? This map is just bulky enemies galore. It's really annoying. We get to switch too? That's a nice joke. That's a nice joke.
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
He got up blank level last time too.
Onward.
He got up blank level last time. Come on. There you don't get punched. Okay, is that in range? Are you in range? Okay, good. Good, you're not. Yeah, these boltings are really annoying. I don't like them. Hanneman Bros. We call him Mr. Yeast.
Shall we?
He's Mr. Yeast. It's sad. I mean, Mr. Yeast was great, but he's falling off now, sadly.
Thought you could best me? Guide me well.
I'm gonna buy a system with no games. The games that are there are overpriced, and apparently Nintendo has the right to break the system at will. Yeah, it's really stupid. How do they, like...
Leave it to
I've
me.
never done something where I thought, yeah, let's let this entire system tank. Actually, I did with the Wii U. I'm not
Ready for anything.
I never bought a Wii U because it's like, this is not worth the money. It has nothing on it. And it's a stupid idea. And also, I was like 15 at the time, so I couldn't buy it even if I wanted to. I'm just gonna put you here. To film getting run over by a car, to own the Nintendroids. If you really want to own the Nintendroids or whatever, just don't buy it. Like, it's a far better way to do it, and you don't waste any money that way. It's crazy.
Many thanks.
It's crazy we can do by just not paying. Like, yeah, maybe emulate it, but like, buying it, it's just so freaking expensive. The only instance where I could actually understand buying the Switch 2 is either once like several years have passed and it's way cheaper, or if you live in Japan and you're getting like a Japanese Switch. Then if you're getting like a Japanese Switch 2, which unfortunately I region locked because they knew that you would try to go buy one. Yeah, if you lived in Japan, I could be like, okay, fair enough. I mean, it's from what I understand, Japan it's actually decently priced, but nowhere else is it, and I just don't think it's worth it unless you just want to pay a bunch of money, and I just don't think that's a good idea because it's just telling Nintendo, hey, just keep doing this and we'll pay for it, even if it's very overpriced. Like, the games for the Switch 2 do look a little interesting, but they're not interesting enough that I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely pay for this. They're not. They're not. If there were,
I'd be honored.
like, they're releasing like 3 games as launch titles, and none of them look interesting enough, is the only thing I agree with. Well, I actually disagree. I mean, I disagree with it. I get why they do it, because it's an incredibly merchant move to do.
What's my
We're gonna make it very expensive everywhere else, and so that you don't go and cheat the system, we're gonna go and region lock it for their own country, which is good. I mean, yeah, but like, why does everyone else get screwed over? What do we do to deserve this? Like, the Switch 2, maybe it will do well in Japan, but it's gonna be a flop everywhere else. At least I'm hoping it will be. What the? Wait, oh, what? Wait. Okay. Let's not do that. Alright, Ferdinand, I think you can do this. Never mind, you can't. You know what? We'll do... What are you getting hit by? Okay, yeah, you know what? We can do that. Region locking doesn't allow me to buy epic Japanese anime games, though. Yeah, it feels like a thing of the past that they're bringing back. I thought the Switch 2 will become region locked entirely, but it turns out there were the Japanese Switch 2 models that confused me for a good while. The Japanese company plus the Japanese yen is screwed right now. It's prevented using the insane currency exchange. I mean, okay, fair enough, but they don't need to make the Switch 2 and its games extremely expensive over in other countries. Like, does that really... Like, okay, maybe region locking makes sense in that case. So give me okay. 24 plus 32. You know what? Yeah, he will be. Because he's got like 70 HP. Yeah, he does. Who wanted to play their imports? What do you mean? I mean, if they're Japanese gamers, then they'll just... Unless you mean like they only play like Japanese games or something. Then yeah. €1 to 160 yen right now. Okay, yeah, and then I guess it's fair. I guess it's fair, because I was unsure what you meant by that. But yeah, I think it's, like, there's no reason for them to make it overpriced in these other countries. Like, okay, fair enough, region locking it, sure, okay. Is the only good thing. Yeah, that's probably the only good thing. But it does kind of incentivize, if you do know some Japanese, just go and import one, I guess, and just play Japanese games on it. If you can understand Japanese, you might as well. Because that is probably the biggest incentive too. You can actually save some money on that. We might as well just use all the silences on the siege domes and just kill them. But I don't think it's exactly a safe move at the moment. I met gamers in Japan who wanted to play the imported games from other countries. Like imported Switch games? I'm really confused how many games are like Japan, not like not in Japan but elsewhere for the Switch too. €1 was like 100 yen back in 2011. Wait, is he actually gonna survive this? I think he just barely survives unless he's crit. God, I hate these War Masters. These War Masters are evil, man. Okay. This map is so freaking bad. Who likes fighting War Masters anyway? Probably no one. These anime figurines are cheap. I like how that's the thing you care about right now. Alright, we need to get this guy out of the way. Is there any accurate movement? Yeah, did I ever say how much I hate War Masters? Is there any reason to actually like these guys? Nice. They're like sword masters. Sword masters could break through your tank, and I hate that.
All for Lady Rhea.
Yeah, what we should do is just soak up the whatchamacallit. Oh god, when you tank this. Oh my god. Byleth crit? Maybe? I don't know.
It's over.
This mod just had to try and play it hard at its hand at fixing the map design.
I must
So,
well.
totally need a Tomebreaker, trust me on
Decent
this
form.
one. I only got Tomebreaker and 3 hopes, which is why they did it, but like they didn't really need it. Yeah, I think this map was not so Belt, because you're probably okay, I can't do this even if I want to do it. You're probably more familiar with this map than I am, since it's been years since I actually played this map. So is it really this bad, or did they actually quote unquote fix this map? We could use yeah, this should cook. Okay, if we can get Lorenz here, we might be able to nuke him. We'll do this. And Tomebreaker is what you get from mastering Grappler. Ah, I see. But I guess I'm just remembering the 3 hopes Tomebreaker, which I think Warmaster had. Yeah, I don't remember it being this bad though. I don't remember there being 3 siege tomes. I remember being like, maybe there's like an annoying thing here or there, but nothing really that bad. So this kind of irritates me because I'm just like, I don't really remember this being that bad. Alright, maybe my memory is rusty. It's always a possibility, but I just find it hard to believe that this map was really always that bad.
Come too slow. I won't be deterred. I swear it wasn't in vain.
I'll follow your example. I'll fight to the very last.
Okay, if we can hit this guy with a Swiss strike, we can probably kill him. Yeah, if we can actually hit, though. That's the question. Can we? Yeah, enemy bow knights are also very irritating.
No time for pity.
Oh, dang.
I'm continuing.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Alright. I will certainly take that. Honestly, I'm getting really bored of my Ironman. I think I might try this hack or move on to something else. Huh. We need to bait out the Siege Tome again. Bogging me down this much. It kind of, like, you don't realize it. You don't realize it until it starts bogging you down a lot. Also, Flame has absurd res, so she could probably just absorb this. No problem. Because Flame has like 10 more res than your second best res guy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Thank you.
I think Flame has by far the best res in the game. Umbral Steel. Yeah, so instead of dealing with these War Masters, I think I just want to bait out the boltings. The boltings are just annoying, and they will slow you down if the enemies start chasing you.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna get past Hunting by Daybreak, especially when I've already lost one of the Golden Deer. You know, one of the best ones for Flyer as well. Yeah, I mean, I was joking when I said the run is over because Hilda died, but unironically, 7 siblings. I don't know, I think Proctor just makes up random games. I don't even think they're actually real games half the time. I think she just makes them up. I don't even think they're real games half the time. She just makes them up.
Back to the fray.
It's gonna be killed a Wyvern Rider. I'm curious to try her as a Pegasus. I think I've seen someone use her as a Pegasus or a Falcon Knight or something like that. And honestly, I think she would be a pretty good Falcon Knight. I mean, anything that's a flyer is good in 3 houses because you get an alert stance plus, and that's really powerful. Part of the reasons why Ingrid's so good late game at killing mages is because she just dodges everything. Like in my Silver Snow file, my Ingrid was better than my tank half the time because she just dodged. Like she would always face like 5% hit like best from even like War Masters and stuff, and it was amazing. It was great. Like, I feel like this game ends up being like FE6 to an extent, where dodge tanking is actually more reliable than actual tanking. It ends up being more reliable than actual tanking. That's the funny thing. So yeah, it's a little slow at first, but I'm just gonna go and wait out the bolting because that'll clear up all of the map. I mean, I can maybe go down south and try to deal with some of these armors, but what I mean to say is, besides that, yeah, we can just do this. Deal with it with Lorenz. Okay. Maybe have set it back us up a bit. That's potential's a 4%. Maybe if he's tanky enough. The way I see it is that 3 houses, because it scales so much since enemies scale so much in damage, it's kind of hard to stay tanking them that well. Strongest axes are the game. Yeah, that's true, but later on that will be pretty scary.
I'll show.
Darting blow, very nice. Very nice. She mastered darting blow. If we can drain out the two boltings, then we can just go kill this one pretty easily with a warp. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Okay, yeah, that works. That more than works, I would say.
Lament your weakness.
Yeah, Lorenz can get stuff done, but only really on player
Feel
phase.
it in my bones.
Because player phase, he has all that extra magic damage, which he kind of needs to kill things. Because you can see this, he does actually fairly sizable amount of damage. If he just gets one more magic, he'll actually kill. Let's get Sagittarius in there. If he proc that with his fire, I could have just killed him. He's not one-shotting
Too
things
close
now.
for my life.
And the problem is, since he doesn't double...
I can still fight.
Hello, Marjorie. I'm getting a lot of new people to stream. Kind of surprised. Like, just a ton of them.
That helps.
Interesting.
Fiendish Blow. Not very useful on Mercedes, but actually could be helpful with getting the Death Knight. Could be useful with getting the Death Knight, but that's probably about it. I mean, I could heal, right? To be frank, all mages are only player phase viable in the houses. I mean, yeah. But for Lorenz, it's a bit for a different reason. So he's not as frail. Although he is still kind of frail, to be fair. To be fair, he is still frail, just not as frail. Is Proctor oof baiting with this PFP? I suppose so.
Ready for anything.
Where's Camaro when I need him? I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what Marjorie's saying. Something about a game. Yeah, where's Camaro? What's... You know, last time I recall... Okay, some of you guys might recall... Actually, you guys... No one here is... No hablo español. Lorenz can take 1-2 attack, 1-2 range attacks on every phase, or 1-2. Sorry. What's this actually be Chimera's ult? Anime? I don't know. Speaking zero Spanish? Well, I never learned it. I mean, think about it this way, Slim. Why should I have to learn it? Like they're the ones moving here. I'm not moving to Mexico. They're moving here. They should learn English. If you're moving to a country that speaks a different language, but you should speak that language. Of course, I don't know where Marjorie's from. I mean, could be living in like Venezuela or something. I don't know. From this year? What game is from this year? Hello, Gerudo King. $2024? This game? No, it's from 2019. The US we speak English. Exactly, that's how I see it. If you go to a country, like I said, it'd be really nice to have Camaro right here because he could actually translate. Didn't you do this chapter? So Gerudo King, what happened is that the bookmark got deleted, so I had to redo the whole thing all over again. I had to bookmark it, and unfortunately that means I gotta redo the whole thing.
I won't stop here.
Is that all?
I speak American. Yeah, so Proctor can't speak our language. Even Flame with all her res still takes that much damage. That's kind of crazy. Bruh. Okay, is this out of boltings? Okay, finally out of boltings. Solo mentioned? I haven't seen that. Well, I've seen the guy around, but not here. I don't know. He might just be avoiding us. I don't know. Construction worker Slim is back. I'm rebuilding some of my furniture. You're a construction worker now? Come on. There we go. Good job.
My heart burns with pride.
Slim the Builder. Slim the Builder.
Invigorating.
Could drop me off in Mexico and I'll speak Spanglish better than the Hispanics. I mean, that's probably true. Since the only people that speak Spanglish I think are Americans. I don't think Hispanics speak Spanglish. That we were too anti and gay. But I mean, we weren't even really bashing it that much when he left. Like, we bashed it a lot harder in the past, and I mean, like, maybe, yeah, we said like one remark or something like that, but I don't think we'd really been that harsh on it that lately, honestly. Can Slim fix it? Yes, he can. I'm not sure if I trust Proctor translating. I'm not sure if I trust her translation. Because one, I don't know if she actually speaks Spanish that well, and two, I mean, Proctor could be saying that I run around naked in the streets. Like, he left due to the Discord was some gay failure. Yeah, he did leave because of that. But he didn't leave the Discord at the same time that he stopped watching. He stopped watching, like, at the beginning of this series. Ones are naked in the street. I mean, that could be what Proctor's saying. She could be saying that. She could be saying that. I have no idea. That's right. No, don't tell people that's right. That's my secret. Oh, you know what, guys? It's time to have a little bit of fun.
I've got no time for mercy.
The male Elias pants, man. Those overall suspenders. It's not drip. Most gay characters do not have drip. I'm the one who heard that weird comment. Sounds like you admitted to it. As a joke. As a joke. I actually did run around naked in the streets while covered in grease. I don't get the joke. Alright, what we got over here? It's a confession. Confession? Put some pants on, man.
Thank you.
Oh, is Marjorie leaving? I have no idea because I can't understand anything Marjorie's saying. Also, Proctor, if you understand what Marjorie's saying, can you translate? Like, I feel like I have a right to know what people in my chat are saying. Why would I say you like doing that thing? I don't know. I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. What? Can you not? Oh, right, because you're an assassin. You're an assassin, so you can't shoot this guy. Ash, maybe? Oh god, that bolting's gonna hit him. Nah, that's not good. Which one's gonna hit him? Is it gonna be the main one? The main one will probably just kill him. Okay, now it's this one. Okay, that's fine.
Allow me to
What's
demonstrate.
my drill bit? What?
This
what's a drill
could
bit?
turn the
I don't know what a
tides.
drill bit is.
Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, Proctor, what actually are you saying? Like, what are you talking about? I have no idea. Genuinely, what are you talking about? Spirit of Assault. I love Spirit of Assault. He said he likes watching the game and asked if he likes the Jews, and he does not. It's almost Chimera's ult. So, none of you guys are probably around from when this happened, but there was a time where I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and there was this supposed woman in chat with like a very Latina name, and Chimera revealed later that it was actually just his ult. I don't know why. I don't know why he made an ult as a random famous Latina celebrity, but slowly becoming Chimera's sister. I mean, I think she already has been. Okay. Wait, you can speak English? You can speak English? Soy una chica yo. Doesn't that mean woman? I mean, I kind of imagine from the name Marjorie, you probably were a woman, but. I need some ranged weapon. I don't think we do. Well, I mean, she said okay. Although I guess pretty much anyone would know how to say okay. You don't need to be a master at English to say okay. You know, can we get Petra down there? I think Petra could do it. I think Petra could do it. Like I said, if Chimera was here, he could at least give us some answers. Because we know that Chimera knows how to speak Spanish. We know that. Because it's his mother tongue. Go further. Go forth, tribal woman. Shoot something. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta shoot something, you know? Okay. Oh god, that crit.
You are in my way.
I hate the fact these guys have crit on
I
everything.
fight for justice's name.
Okay. If it was Chimera would say something racist by now. I mean, that's true. I mean, she could be saying something racist, and we just have no idea because we don't know what racism in Spanish sounds like. Since Chimera puts his racism in English so that we can understand. Great unit. Okay. Great unit. Alright, what do we got here? I mean, I would assume she plays Fire Emblem. She's watching a Fire Emblem stream. But then again, I could make that same argument for Proctor, and that wouldn't actually be true. Which is kind of funny now that I think about it.
Lament your weakness.
Watch it just be Chimera just trolling us again. Just a really
Nearing
strange
my
one.
limit.
I don't know why he does this. I don't know why he would do this, but... Oh dear. I actually have an idea. I have an idea. Never mind. I don't have an idea. I'm sorry. I don't actually have an idea. If we could warp someone up there, we can go kill the, we might just need a warp. We might just need a warp. If I can warp someone up there, I can kill the mage pretty quickly. Apparently no idea what anyone is saying, and Proctor is the only means of communication with him. Yeah. Like I said, it'd be one thing if she joined when Chimera was around. That'd be one thing, but oh crap, I can't even warp right now, can I? That's not good. I can rescue, but I can't warp. Okay, well, I guess we gotta rescue then. We just gotta rescue. What about bruh?
I can't lose.
Oh, I'm guessing she's talking about heroes.
It was the only way. Just like that.
Tracking defense. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here. It's very strange. Is this the inner equivalent of dressing and drag? It kind of is. Heroes, yeah, I kind of figured. Movila looks like mobile, so I assume that's what she was meaning. And it would also line up with saying that she's a woman, because Heroes is kind of a woman game, to be honest. Okay, we need to do something about this. We need to do something about this. Can we just pull him back? I don't know if we can just pull him back. Smite? Nah, that's a terrible idea. I think Catherine can pull back. Swap? I don't know if it's a good idea. I know one of my units, Chimera, would... I don't think you would like that. I don't think you would particularly like that. Reposition, what does that do? Opposite side of adjacent space. Is that a good idea or not? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're no longer in her range, as far as I can tell. Yeah, these mages make things really slow. Hope Demeter doesn't face great with this. That'd be really bad if he did. Is it an insult if it's a factual statement? Probably. At least I would assume so.
Thank you.
Gonna hit Violet, okay. Alright, game. Alright. If you want to do that, I'm not gonna stop you. I really need to move Vice City up here. We need to get warped. Is it insulting if you call a retard stupid? Oh, I mean, that's a good point. It's a good point, I guess. Oh, we got archers. We got archers. I'm gonna skip these movements. Thinks you can win, I think.
Remain cautious.
I mean, I think I can win too. I think I can win. I'm fairly certain I can. I just need to not be stupid here. I just need to be smart with my plays, really. I could warp Lorenz up there. I don't think Lorenz is gonna cook though. Okay. How much damage do you take from the arrows? Well, actually, we can't tell. We could probably no, we actually can't. Okay. Interesting. That's a kill. I don't know if I want to do this, though. That is a kill. We need to get Lycidia up here so we can just end the suffering. End my suffering already, game, please. If I can get you up here, I can probably kill that mage. I know if I warp Ferdinand, he can finish the job. I know he can, because he's got Swift Strikes. Swift Strikes if we need to. If we need to. Acrophia? Acrophia? I don't know. Alright, look at that. So what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna Swift Strikes this guy. Suffering the same sentence sounds about right. Well, yeah, but she's alleviating my suffering, unlike you. Or at least, okay, I should reword that better. She's alleviating my suffering, unlike in your case where she causes your suffering.
That should take care of the traps.
You would know better than I do. Game? That's not very cool. Just saying, that's not really cool game. Wait, hold on. Can he cook? He can cook! This man can cook! There we go.
I must steel myself.
Ash, actually, I gotta say, man, Ash has actually saved me a lot of times so far in this run. I never thought I would have said it before this run, but he has really come in clutch at several times. He really has. He really has earned my respect, at least in this run. Maybe he doesn't usually end up being this good, but like, this Ash has actually really proven himself. He really has. As Vlad the Impaler. Oh, you mean a thug that... You mean a thug that his own people hated? It's just that Europeans love him because he kicked out Muslims. That's literally the only reason they like him. Like I said, literally his own people hated him. Or at least feared him. Like, they did not love him as a king. The only reason why Europeans goon all over him is because he just kicked out the people that they hate. That's literally it. That's the only reason they like him. Like I said, his contemporaries did not like him. His contemporaries could not stand him. You get double, don't you? Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. You at least... If we give you a fire tome, would you be able to... No. No, you can't. Okay, never mind. We'll just have Dimitri soak up this attack, then. Because I know Dimitri doesn't get doubled. Only Chads can play Rev, the True Fates. That crop, yeah, it's still like some sort of Greek thing, I don't know. Okay, we don't need this. Alright. We got a lot to... Oh, jeez. I love these freaking War Masters, man. Did I ever tell you how much I love War Masters? Turn a French Knight into a Thimble. This is why Fates is better than Fate. True. Very true. Crit? Yeah, there we go. Now that is tanked by just rigging. I don't know. I literally did nothing to make him crit. I just told him to crit. That's all I did. See, you can call that tank because that just felt like tank to me. Even though it wasn't. Like I said, it actually wasn't tanked. I said it's funny. See, this is where you use a Brave Bow. When that's the only way to double. I guess Brave Bows were designed for War Masters. I guess it was. Can we kill this guy with Lorenz? Oh, we can. Nice.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Maya Smora? What? What even is that? Live forever instead. Live forever! Yeah, I guess that would be more tainty, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna skip a lot of these because this is just really slow and boring. Nice. Okay.
I will prevail.
Alright. Petra, what do you got? Alright, that's a good shot. Okay, that's not a kill, sadly. Was hoping for it, but oh well. Flame kill, maybe? I don't know. Worth a shot. Azura? Azura's in Skyrim or something? I don't know.
That's a
Didn't think she would be in Skyrim.
Quite helpful.
Okay. I don't like listening to a voice that drags out every word spoken. You're full health. So, in other words, this should not be much of a problem for you. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. I'm gonna go equip the Killer Lance. Yeah, that's easy. Oh, you have. Oh, they have axes. I thought they had gauntlets. Okay. In that case, it's actually not too bad. Oh, Kameru. I don't know if she's still here, but there was we need you to translate. Any death? No death. Except that I lost the bookmark. Kameru, there was some strange woman here earlier that was speaking like only in Spanish. I don't know if she's still here, but Proctor, you think you can do your little makeshift translation and see if she's still here?
I want to learn.
She was only speaking in Spanish. I don't know if she's still here or not. I have no idea. Can't translate. Okay, he's gonna time you out though, probably. 22. What is your attack speed? Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. 62 minus 32. It's like 30 damage. The problem is he probably faces crit. She said she has faith in you winning. Okay, wait. Wait, how do you know that? Because you weren't even here at the time. Or did you just scroll all the way... Were you able to scroll all the way back up? How do you know that? Unless you were LARPing. So, wait! Wait, so that was you all along then? I knew it was you. I knew you like LARPing as Latinas in my chat for some reason. Probably doesn't have the game. Not all the way, but enough to see those two things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think she's still here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... As far as I know, I haven't seen anything from her in a while, so... I assume she left, but maybe I'm wrong. If it was me, why would I time out now? Because he only made the trans joke now? I mean, I figured that would be the reason why. I could do this, or I could use the Ash Brave Bow combo, which is not really a combo, it's just something I can use. A Heroes Tourist, apparently. Barbus? Is he a barbarian? Is a Heroes head confirmed? Apparently.
All is going to plan.
Well, he's played more Heroes than I have, therefore he is a Heroes fan. Because that's the logic I use. If he's played Heroes more than I have, then he's a Heroes fan. Focus Strike. I like this. Huh, when you give Ash a Brave Bow, not bad. I mean, I think most people end up being pretty good with the Brave Bow. Oh nice, you just canceled out that attack. Projection? It's a weird thing to project, though. It's a pretty weird thing to project, not gonna lie. Oh god. 192 damage! 192 damage, let's go. 192 damage. Ferd cancels people, he's gone woke. Oh no. Ferd went woke, guys. This is sad. No crit? Come on. Okay. That's a little light, but alright. Wait, is it just another cab? Yeah, it's just another cab, okay. We'll just go and, Spear of Assault. There we go. What? Okay, that was weird.
That is all.
Coin 4K? LARPing as a woman again? Okay, that's pin worthy. That's actually really funny. 4K. Okay, that's actually funny. 4K. Overkill is expected, just not in my run. Lycidia Gaming, indeed. I need to heal him. Pair up with an amulet of diabetes, or whatever the heck you just said. Actual hardcore LARPing. As Camilla for 10 streams? I don't think you can LARP as Camilla for 10 streams. He's gonna fly over the city because he's designed himself as a Latino all of a sudden. And he missed oof. He missed oof. The suspicious thing.
Appreciate.
I do think it's kind of funny that as soon as Oof left, then a Latina shows up. I do think it's actually pretty funny.
This'll take some strategy.
Bro, why are you gambling? forgot the Camilla ult? Yeah, there was the Camilla ult, but he only did that like once or twice. And I wouldn't really say it was alarm. Oh, come on, game. This isn't funny. Okay, what can we do? We can gambit. Yeah, we can definitely gambit. That's oh dear. That's a lot of it's a lot of horses. No, that's a lot of horses. Okay. That's not what he said. That's not what that guy actually said. But I'm gonna pretend it is. Wow, this sucks. Okay. Sedith, I need you to cook. Sedith, I need you to cook. They're gonna gambit me, I'm gonna gambit them. Screw them. Actually, that's not pretty sound logic at all. Years ago by now, yeah, it's been like 2 years. Gotta use your head sometimes. Like I said, the joke for that in Echoes of Wisdom is gotta use your bed sometimes. Why would Chimera even remember something like that? Yeah, it is a weird thing to remember, to be fair. That is a pretty weird thing to remember, not gonna lie. You fly down, just hit this guy, and then run away. Alcoholics Anonymous. You will have to hit for an end, whether you like it or not. Oh god, we're about to go into the worst part of this map, which is the dumb Bow Knight area. Bow Knights frickin' suck, man. Okay, so we need to be very careful how we pull the Bow Knight. By the ult when... Wait, that actually happened? That's kind of funny. I remember Camilla died, yeah, but I don't remember him saying that. I don't really remember anything he said as an ult. To be fair. I did not remember that. Yeah, I don't either. Maybe it did happen, but I don't remember it. That's probably why. Well, I mean, I was there, so I... So many cat. Why do these guys get so many cabs? Great game design, guys. Great game design. Great map design, I should say. With the Bow Knights on this map. Let's deal with the... Okay. That's almost pin-worthy, too. Too many pin-worthy comments here. Okay. Since none of these guys have ranged weapons, let's just go and attack here. Although, maybe I should just not do that. Maybe. Okay. That's a lot of, So what are they talking about? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. This does nothing. Okay, Belt might have been there. I know he was there for some of Rev.
I cannot lose. I feel.
I was there for... Oh yeah, you definitely were. You definitely were there for at least some of Rev. This is a lot. Oh dear. Too many cabs here, man. Too many cabs. Too many cabs. Too many cabs. Too many cabs. Too many freaking cabs, man. No, not shove. It's a dumb skill. Legendary Ignatius paralogue. Yeah. Some would call it legendary, others would call it bad. I don't know if Sedith's gonna live this. If he doesn't crit, he should be okay, but if he does crit, he's actually in big trouble.
Destiny unfurls.
So yeah, Sedith could die here. Oh dear, he got more strength. That's not what I need at the moment. More strength is not what I need at the moment. I promise it's not. I could maybe use Physic. Could maybe try that.
With all of my might. My heart burns.
Yeah, these
with
guys aren't
pride.
annoying.
Fine work.
They all hit Sedith. That's just lovely. Yeah, we'll probably just need to go and Physic. That's the only way I see this working. Dyed my hair the Final Fantasy. Didn't you just freaking dye your hair like last week? Which color is that? Probably something not natural. Probably something not natural. It's probably like freaking purple or something, I don't know.
I will not die yet.
Okay. Alright, we need to pull the Bow Knight. Not both of them, just one. Ideally just one. The problem is they kind of all overlap, which I don't like. That's the problem, they overlap, and I hate that. Purple Lorenz love. Praying for Brother Tomlin right now. These Bow Knights are the worst. You have to pull them in such a weird way. I feel like, hey, bruh. Because the problem is they can canto out. That's the problem. I could pull them if they couldn't canto out. The problem is they canto out. That's the problem. The problem is they canto out. That's the issue. There's gotta be some trick to do it. Honestly, like I said, the Omega could just nuke them. I don't know. They probably have enough res they don't just die immediately. Risque rhymes with Camaro. Thank you for tuning in. Usually kill losers Shrine Man. I'll be the judge of whether they're losers or not. Thank you very much, Proctor. I will be the judge of whether they're losers, not you. Alright, we gotta deal with this stiffly. So we'll need to probably wait for Lysithea to be in range. Okay, as long as Seth doesn't do anything too bad, we should be fine. Actually, we've healed him, so it's actually fine. I think even if all of them hit him, he's fine. Yeah, I guess it was a good thing we healed him, because I think if we didn't, he would actually be in trouble right now. Yeah, I think he would have died if we didn't heal him up. Or not. So many freaking calves, man. Why are there so many calves here? That does... You really need to do better. I nearly called you Petra. I don't know why. I saw brown skin and I thought you were Petra. I don't know. It's just see, they're both brown. Same thing. Both brown, therefore same. Bench for 1/3 of the game, yeah, so far he contributes. Yeah, I know, right? He's actually contributing quite a bit. He probably could be doing a little bit better, admittedly, if he was caught up more, but, like, he's still very solid as is. He can still tank things fairly well. And these guys are, like, level 50, so they're more than 10 levels above him, and he's still holding his own against them. He's still holding his own against them. He's still doing pretty well, and he has rally defense in case he can't directly contribute. You were the benched one, yeah. I'm afraid Belt is the benched. I'm afraid he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the benched. See, I put Ash here, but there's no guarantee to even survive this. Because they do a lot of damage. I think what we need to do is deal with the Kaz first, as much as I hate to say it, but what we do. And Byleth? What? That's confusing. Yeah, this map frickin' sucks, man. Why is this map so bad?
I've got no time for mercy.
Thank you. Good. Still want to hit him, huh? Ah, that's the thing, I can't really... These bow knights are in such jerkish spots that can't do anything. Because they can canto out, which is, like I said, is the biggest problem. If they can canto out, then I would pull one, but the thing is they can get one pulled and the other one just goes away. I might need to actually use the pregnant wall for this. I might need to. Just pregnant wall someone. The problem is that pregnant wall hurts your ability to actually retaliate, though. Okay, I think we're good to go for now. Yeah, like doing like a Thyrsus trade? Yeah, maybe. Doing a Thyrsus trade might work. The problem is you would get doubled though. But if we could do it on player phase, it might work. I'm so sick of these cats, man. Like, this map isn't freaking boring enough. We just have to deal with reinforcement spam. Why do fighting games do this? Reinforcement scam, yeah, that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm getting scammed here. Reinforcement spam is just boring. It's not fun, it's not interesting. All it does is just slow the map down. That's all it does. That's literally all it does. All it does is just slow the map down to a crawl. It slows it down to a crawl. There's nothing fun or amusing, enjoyable, difficult about it. It just slows things down more than anything. Like, it just feels like unnecessary padding 90% of the time. You maybe hit? How much damage you do? Not enough. I mean, I could always just use frickin' Dark Spikes. Oh god, if that misses though. If that misses, yeah, you're in trouble. Safe to say you are in trouble if that misses. If I can at least get one of them though. If I can at least get one. If I can at least get one, then I can go and I can go and use the pregnant wall. She's a bad unit. Okay. Dark Spikes, let's do it. Yeah, there we go.
No time to slow
Challenge
down.
it? Yeah, I agree. I was gonna challenge it. Alright, now we gotta deal with this guy. All we gotta do is just use the pregnant wall. Just pregnant wall, pregnant wall, pregnant wall. Iron Bow, do it. Yeah, she's good. Dang, Belt admitting she's a good unit. Belt admitting that Lycidia is a good unit. Crazy. Wild. Okay, yeah, as long as we can get rid of the Bow Knight, then that's all that really matters. Like, even just one is way better than killing two. I mean, obviously, one enemy is better than two enemies. Well, yes, but considering the unique situation, it's like the exponentially easier to deal with now. Since we can just trap him. It might be smart to leave one of our guys in range of where Hubert would spawn. It might be a smart idea. Bruh. Okay. Is he gonna run away? What a coward! What a freaking coward, man. What a coward. What a coward. Okay, we're gonna pull... where is he able to go? Right over here. Okay, we're gonna heal him up.
Not finished yet.
We're gonna heal him up and let Ash take care of it. Ash is gonna take care of it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Physic maybe? As long as we can get up to like 40 or so health, he should be fine. Molag Ball sounds like a fictional name. And I'm guessing it is. But it sounds so made up.
Thank you.
If we can get rid of the Bow Knight, that'll make things a lot easier for us.
Child's play. Each battle a victory.
Alright, level 42.
For
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Let's go. Swiss, yeah. We're LARPing. That's an average Tuesday for our favorite white chatter. Our favorite white chatter. Yes. He's not actually white. It's Wednesday, yeah. We're gonna have a hard time hitting him. Yeah. Okay. What's his HP? It's probably like 60 or something. Yeah, it is. It's exactly 60. Wow. That's a good guess. Spear of Assault is way too good, man. It's way too freaking good. I'm gonna have to restore it pretty soon. How does he outrange me? How does this guy outrange me? That's what I want to know. Alright, well. We must hurt the bird? I first read it as the belt. We must hurt the belt, but he's speaking in third person.
I cannot lose.
Hubert? Hubert. Obviously. Huberty must be stopped. Huberty.
With all of my might. To survive, I will win. My heart burns.
Yeah, we
with
gotta go
pride.
kill your boyfriend or whatever. Not Don Juan. calves, my behavior. This map loves calves. It freaking loves calves. Manuel on this map? Not. She's recruited. She's not. She's recruited. She's not.
I won't hold back.
Alright, what are we gonna do here?
I'd be honored.
This is kind of nasty, actually. I don't like it. Could do this. That would actually work. Alright, Ash. I have faith in you, Ash. Don't let me down. You didn't recruit her, right? I did. I did recruit her. I did. Nice. Nice level, Ash. Okay. Alright, maybe we should have visited Mr. Turtle. No, we should not. We should not have visited Mr. Turtle. It's a good thing I never visited him. Okay, what is the most accurate... This guy doesn't double Isidia, dang. Oh, well, he does double. Not double spikes, dark spikes, okay. Let's, just do my asthma. It's by far the most efficient way to kill him. See ya.
You must press on.
Okay. God, that's annoying. Okay. Lorenz deal with this guy, maybe? Not quite, but he'll do reasonable damage, I would say. I think we can just dance him. Dance the man. The dagger? What dagger? What dagger? The dagger. What is the dagger, though? Make her faith level DM. At best, yeah.
An exalted death.
Warlock Leone? What the heck? That's really weird. That is kind of weird, not gonna lie. Alright, who can we pull in here? I remember these guys being really scary, but I don't think, we got silver gauntlets. How much does that do? 54 minus 47. That shouldn't kill. This on its own should not be actually that dangerous. On its own, it shouldn't be that dangerous. Yeah, it's not too bad on its own. Unless he just crits several times, which I kind of doubt. He might crit like once, but... First class or reason. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, he might crit me like once. He did last time. But... Yeah, this time he didn't. Okay. Alright, let's get this guy pulled in. Okay, there we go. Really, game? I see how it is, game. I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's gonna be.
Why, thank you.
I don't think you'll need this, because I'm gonna get you out of the way, but just in case I can't. Flame is ready to hit her armor class. Dang, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, we need to kill this guy, don't we? Oh, we need to kill these guys, too. I suppose first thing is first, huh? Flame will hold the line! I don't think I've ever heard that said before. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say Flame will hold the line. That's not something I expected to ever hear.
I need to slow down.
That nearly kills. You know, let's do it. You might get a crit. Nope. Oh well. Focus on the first person to say it. Yeah, I think you are. Give me a sec. Surely someone has said it before. Surely. Okay. What do we got here? That doesn't even have a good chance of hitting. The heck? Okay, that's probably not gonna work. Let's go deal with this axe. See ya.
This could turn the tide.
Please never come back.
I'll use.
This map sucks so much, man.
This is the cost of war.
What is the cost of war? Let's kill the assassin. See ya.
I've got no time for mercy.
Should make us play on the next run or not? I don't know if it's a good idea.
Good.
Oh no! Oh crap, I forgot! Oh god, no, that's terrible. Oh crap, I forgot. I forgot he spawns in immediately. Oh dear. And my guys are all moved. This map frickin' sucks, man. What? That was entirely my fault, but still, I hate that. I really hate that, man. I really hate that. I completely forgot that, oh, once you kill him, that happens. I completely freaking forgot. Maybe Petra is dead. Yeah, we can try to divert their attention, but, Flame is an orphan now. I mean, not necessarily, but I wouldn't say it's looking good. I wouldn't say it's looking good. We can try to divert their attention a bit, but I don't think it's gonna save us. Yeah, that's the thing is, it's entirely just me forgetting. It is entirely just me forgetting and nothing else. It was entirely preventable, but said it's gonna die unless he dodges something. He needs to dodge the meteor, I think, and he's probably not gonna do that. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He's not gonna do that. He's not freaking dodging that. I'm sorry. He could. He has to dodge the meteor. These other two attacks, not so much, but. Dang it, because my plan was to actually ambush him with this, but it kind of failed.
Do not try to resist.
Unless Hubert goes for someone else, or he doesn't hit Seta, like he misses or something.
Aryan Road is a crucial.
He could miss, but I don't think he will. Yeah.
I have lived many years.
That's really dumb. All because I forgot. See, if this actually saved yesterday, I wouldn't have made that mistake. I wouldn't have made that mistake if I'd saved yesterday.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
It's parentless now. It's such a dumb death. Like, most of my deaths have actually been really stupid.
We failed to get. Let's clean up the wreckage. Well done, everyone.
Well, we got 10 mid to us, which is good. Hammer of Judgment did not judge. I guess not. It's kind of weird the game almost never refers to as the Hammer of Judgment. Flame is motivated? Wow, okay. That sucked. That freaking sucked. Ugh. Jeez.
Oh, it's you. I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional. Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road safely.
Shut up, Dimitri. Your paralogue is fruity anyway. Yeah, what's such a stupid paralogue? It just wears you out with its stupidity. They holding out on us? I guess so.
Indeed, everyone gave their all for victory. I am always being saved by those around me, it seems. It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom. Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom. The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army. And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands. Also, my apologies. Here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you.
You're on vanilla? I don't remember if it's been ages since I played it on vanilla. I don't remember it being that bad on vanilla. Maybe it is.
Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before. But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement. So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason. A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall? If memory serves, that was after the mock battle between the houses. It was a wonderful time. We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment?
Was that Proctor being straight? Impossible. Actually impossible.
You really think so? Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
So dumb, man. What a stupid paralogue. Ugh. You trying to look less like a homeless man? But his drip is looking like a homeless man. I hope the Hilda map is not that bad. Well, our paralogue is, but the freaking Dedue map, I don't think it's that bad, is it? Hopefully. It'd be nice if this could actually load. Would be nice. What a shabby burglar, but it's funny. It's oh my god.
What's wrong, Dimitri? Your swordplay is oddly sluggish today.
Sorry.
If you were hungry, I'd get you something to eat. That's not the problem, though, it seems. It's not much fun fighting you when you're so far below your usual standards.
Do not worry. I will be myself again in a moment.
Are you worried about something? Tell me.
This war. Once it is over, I will have to go back to the capital, and you will remain here as a Knight of Seros.
Yes, if we're both still alive.
When that happens, there will not be many chances for us to have these little duels of ours, will there?
I suppose not. Garrigmach and Ferdiad are quite far apart.
It will be hard to get by without them. I've grown very fond of these sessions.
Wow, you sure know how to draw out a conversation. Just say what's on your mind.
Please, return to the capital with me.
That's it? Return to the capital, just like that, with no explanation?
You were the one who told me to speak frankly.
Yes, I've also told you that I'm devoted to the Knights of Seros and wouldn't dream of leaving. It'd be one thing if you were asking me to return to my family. Why summon me to the capital?
I just want to be near you.
Oh, please. Don't waste your romantic words on me. Save them for a girl you really like.
I was just saying what I felt.
Is that so? I never imagined that brat with the silly haircut would try to woo me someday.
Do you really still see me as that young prince?
You take yourself too seriously. But you're not selfish, even if you are a bit greedy with your sword. They do say you can tell who a person really is from the way they wield their sword. Maybe it's true. I'll think about coming back to the capital, okay? Someday. But as for now, don't you have something more important to worry about?
Yes, I do.
Stop getting distracted by trivialities. Focus on what actually matters. We'll have plenty of time to flirt when the war is over.
No, don't fall for Catherine. Proctor got cucked by herself because Catherine is her pick. Catherine was... Proctor was cucked by her own pick. Proctor was cucked by her own pick. That's peak hilarity.
Marianne?
Oh, yes?
May I sit here? There isn't another open spot.
You may.
I'm sorry. I should have eaten in my quarters. I know you asked me to stay away from you.
No, it's fine. About the other day, when you said you didn't regret risking your own life.
I apologize for whatever foolish thing I said to upset you, truly. But may I ask what happened?
It's just... there is only misfortune for anyone who comes near me.
Misfortune?
I'm afraid so. Especially those with complete disregard for their own safety.
Ah, so I didn't offend you. You're trying to tell me I should be more concerned for my own safety. Well, I suppose I could improve in that regard. As for you causing misfortune, I think that's far from the truth. In fact, I find you to be a lucky charm of sorts.
Me? Lucky? I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that at all. My entire life up until this point has been nothing but a string of unfortunate events.
But misfortune finds us all. Perhaps those around you have suffered or even perished. But look at you. You're still here, alive and well.
That's...
It doesn't feel good, does it? To be the one left behind? You feel guilt for not dying along with the others.
How did you know?
You and I are the same. Maybe you should fear being cursed with misfortune for coming near me. A smile and a laugh. Coming from you, that's a rarity. This must be my lucky day.
I just find the idea amusing. It's strange to think that someone like you could have anything in common with me.
Is it so terrible a thought?
No, it's not that. It actually makes me happy. As though there's finally someone who understands how I truly feel.
Let's catch up on chat. I will cry if Catherine and Dimitri fall in love. Well, a lot of women threaten to do that, and it doesn't really do that much good for them. I thought you liked Hubert, yeah, well, she's not really good. She's not exactly loyal. I was ignorant into what Catherine truly is like. But you forced me to use her, okay. Marion equals Lucky Charm, Cyril, Raisin Bran Crunch, so who's Captain Crunch? If only Sultana could support Dimitri. Well, yeah, but unlike Proctor, I'm not gay, so... Yeah, that's gay, exactly. Wooing Lorenz's girl, thoughts? Lorenz's girl, that's the fakest thing I ever heard. from going schizo? True. He nailed that convo. Dimitri did, yeah. Why did I join during a support? I don't know. Also, I lost Sedith Slim. Like 100% my fault for leaving him in range whenever Hubert showed up. That was... Well, it wasn't that I left him in range, it was that I killed the boss forgetting that Hubert shows up like immediately after. So, again, I keep continuing this trend of just losing units in the dumbest ways possible.
Lysithea, I have to say, you're really impressive. I respect you a lot, and I thought I should tell you.
Okay.
It's just, you know, you're 4 years younger than me, but you work really hard at everything. I mean, when I was your age, I wasted all my time just goofing off and doing whatever I wanted.
Doesn't look like much has changed for you since then. And unlike you, I don't have time to waste, so leave me be.
Are you going to do some extra magic training? I'd be happy to join you, if you
Skip,
don't mind.
no.
What do you want to start with?
I am absolutely disinterested in spending any time with you. What is it you want anyway? Clearly, you haven't been listening to a word I've been saying. Perhaps it's because I'm younger. You see fit to ignore me when I speak. Is that it?
What? No. Age has nothing to do with it. You're amazing. You're true to yourself. You know what you want and who you are. Not a lot of girls I know can say that.
Ah, so it isn't my age that's to blame for you breezing over my wishes. It's my gender.
What? Where did you get that idea? I'm just trying to praise your smarts and hard work and everything. It's impressive how someone so young...
Your lack of self-awareness is deeply troubling.
What I'm aware of is you trying to pick a fight. Calm down, kiddo.
Look, I'm really busy. Super, extremely, inordinately busy. I've got one last thing to say to you.
What would that be?
I'm skilled with magic, and my abilities are finely honed. It's not like I need someone for target practice.
No, but I do.
And you guys told me to skip that. Nah, it wasn't worth skipping. What is Ferdinand's Marion sport anyway?
Are you enjoying this lovely day, Dorte? Everyone seems to be in such good spirits.
Marianne, do you have a moment?
Oh, Ferdinand. What do you need?
I have been thinking about what you said.
I didn't mean to upset you. You should just ignore me and...
You misunderstand. It is not that you upset me. Honestly, you mystify me. You are a noble, and yet you do not wish to be one. Is that not so? I did not expect to hear that from the daughter of Margrave Edmund.
But I'm not actually his daughter. He's a distant relative. We share very little of the same blood.
But still, you come from a noble lineage, do you not?
Oh, no. I'm just a minor noble from the countryside.
Minor though it may be, you were born into a noble family, which means you are a noble too. We did not choose to become nobles. We were born into the nobility.
I understand, but that's why I said I don't care to be responsible. I had no say in the matter.
Marianne,
My parents and I have suffered because of this bloodline and crest. Even so, I am prepared to do what I must, as the daughter of a noble family. But to be told that's still not enough, I just...
I see. I will not pretend to understand, but you should try to calm down a bit. Certainly, things did not turn out the way you had hoped, but the conditions are such that...
The conditions? Those will never change. There's nothing to do but give up. Please just leave. Ignore me.
There will be no convincing you. Very well. I will go.
Oh, goddess. Why did you curse me with such suffering?
Alright, what else we got? Caspar Sport, Caspar Petri's boring. I mean, they're both kind of boring characters, let's be honest. Okay, fine. We'll watch Lorenz in Lysithia, fine.
Lysithia, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I'm here to discuss Fodlan's future.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
The world is in ruins. Have you given no thought to how the Leicester Alliance might address this crisis?
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of Fodlan's future, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help, to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of all Fodlan is my responsibility.
How's glucose?
Future, he says.
How's glucose?
So I have a future.
House glucose, that's... You guys are coming up with bangers today. You guys are coming with bangers today. Alright. Gotta watch Lorenz.
Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Well, I don't dislike them.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you like me to show you?
I think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there. Did you know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility. If you only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
No, please, that is not what I meant.
It was a gift from my adoptive father. I didn't choose it for myself. I'm sure I don't share his refined sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common. I have to go.
Such beauty. And yet, with just a little polish, she'd be a marvel. If only she'd put in some effort. I wonder. Indeed, I shall make it my mission to awaken her beauty. There is nothing that I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
Oh, really? I guess raising women is one, I would say. Spending time with Lorenz, it's the worst thing to do to stop a suicidal person from killing themselves. Yeah, that's true. Lorenz needs a restraining order against all... Well, he doesn't need a restraining order against the women need a restraining order against him. Doing the B&A sport. I don't know, man. It sounds kind of cope. It sounds like, oh, actually, you know, pretty sure Lorenz caused the first female suicide. Lorenz Hellman Glucose.
Oh, Marianne! There you are! Lysithia? What's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok.
I remember this one being kind of bad. Might be the reason Maria doesn't show up any other route. Maybe.
Professor Hanneman, is this a good spot for this book?
That will do nicely, Lysithea. I'm sorry to trouble you with these chores.
It's no trouble. After all, it's proper etiquette for the young to help the elderly.
The elderly? I'm only... Ugh, never mind. How have you been feeling of late? Anything worth mentioning?
I've been feeling well enough, all things considered.
You seem to be maturing remarkably. No doubt your well-being is due to the positive influence of your twin crests working in tandem.
Here he goes with the positive again. Looks like your research is more useless than I thought.
I may ignore your assaults on my age, but I will not allow unfettered attacks upon my research. What makes you think it's lacking? Surely you do not deny that your crest-related abilities exceed those of your peers. You are so far ahead of the others. Even the combined effects of the twin crests you bear do not fully account for that discrepancy.
You just can't see beyond the crest, can you? In all your research, haven't you considered that my abilities are a direct result of the effort I put in?
Of course I am aware that you are a hardworking student, but...
My efforts far exceed those of any other student. I've placed top priority on growing as quickly as possible.
Is the ability to expend such incredible efforts, to be so focused and driven, is that not a form of talent?
It has nothing to do with talent. It's a question of sheer will. I'm determined to succeed, no matter the sacrifice.
I see. But what drives you to such lengths?
I have goals, just like anyone. And precious little time in which to achieve them.
Little time?
The people who made me as I am informed me that my life would be drastically shortened as a result. A person bearing two crests against the will of nature itself. Well, clearly it can't be sustainable. As such, I don't indulge in the luxury of fantasizing about the future. I haven't got one. Knowing all this now, you still claim that my crests are something positive?
I cannot. Please understand. I had no idea.
I'll be leaving now.
Lysithea. So that is why you are...
Oh, this one's interesting from what I remember.
It was so sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up.
Yeah, Proctor, you should probably obey your own advice. I think you could use it.
I apologize for troubling you with this task.
Don't worry about it. I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just... odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour. Surely it must just be an inconvenient coincidence. But I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
Wow. You're even harsher than I am.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
I do, yes, but... Hold on a moment. How did you know that?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen too. And I've noticed that whenever I need dry weather, there's rain.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Moss on this one. The irony of Proctor saying never goon. I don't know, man. Maybe is it lost on everyone else? Cause like I feel like it's I don't believe that. Miss, I own lewd figurines of anime characters. Yeah, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I'm sorry. You're like the last person in chat I'm willing to believe. You're like the last person in chat that I would actually believe. The irony is palpable. At least I see it has a well-written backstory instead of nobility this, nobility that. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like Lawrence doesn't actually work for anything. It's just handed to him.
Don't you think it's our crests making the rain fall upon us?
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
Rev mentioned.
Well, I don't know how true it is. There are only the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis. Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring the sunshine around. That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
Now there's an idea.
So all that support interesting because it actually tells you a bit more about the lore. Like about how certain crests work and stuff like that. Because I mean, if you never see the support, you'll never know that the crest of Karen actually does that. Which is kind of interesting, to be honest. We'll give her a darting blow, even though she probably doesn't need it, but... Probably doesn't need it, but sure, why not? How did House Kara never use it to get mad crops? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Well, Lauren's character, those who are unaware of it, everyone judges him prematurely. Okay, when does he get good? When does he actually stop being insufferable? When does he stop being insufferable? Tell me where does he stop being insufferable? When does he start, where do I start feeling like, you know what, this guy's actually pretty good? I kind of felt the same way about Ferdinand at first, I won't lie. But then I started to see, you know what, this guy actually, he's very driven by his competitive nature, so he doesn't rely on his nobility thing that much, his BNA sports. I have some doubts about that, but if you can show me one where he actually does end up seeming actually redeemable, then maybe. Because so far I've yet to really see it. You do realize it's like the same logic as like with Bernadetta. Oh, she's a good character, I promise. Just get to her A supports. She's a good character, guys, I swear. Yeah, I'm with Roto King. It's like he's being as much of a skirt chaser as Sylvain, but he's not even funny about it. Like Sylvain's at least funny with it. But like, Lorenz's problem is he's not even funny. Lorenz is only funny to laugh at the expense of, rather than actually because of how he acts. What is Leslie gonna get? A-rank authority. Alright, she doesn't have her own... doesn't have her own... Could use that, I suppose. Wouldn't be amazing, but it gives her extra... extra magic, I suppose.
We will.
Well, I've had such a character that's also a type of humor. But the problem is, even with that, it's kind of rare. The crests also definitely are strange. It's not like the holy or dragon blood. It's just kind of random, it seems. Which is why I think Hanneman supports are actually kind of interesting. Hanneman and to an extent Linhardt's, because they're usually explaining how the crests work. Saving Dedue, okay. Alright, we gotta go and bail out Claude and save Hilda, I guess. I guess we can make Hilda our new flyer. We make Hilda our new wyvern, now that Seth died. I swear it wasn't intentional that Seth died.
Having allowed the Imperial Army to invade, the Alliance Army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Dedue. The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
I don't know any killing Kathalas. Yeah, it's amazing. This is why Blue Lines is the superior route.
The citizens of Dedue have all been evacuated and are now at sea.
Like, yeah, I actually think it's kind of funny when people's biggest complaint with Blue Lines, oh well, they never dealt with the yeah, they did, and they got the treatment they deserve, which is we don't even need to go to the stupid dubstep land to kill them. Like, Blue Lines takes care of it the best. I don't want to go to dubstep land. It's a dumb map. The music sucks. You know where you get to kill Lorenz is the best one. That's actually pretty good, yeah. Can't read some of the words on that map. Wait, what? Oh, you mean... Oh, in the previous screen. Okay. What do you mean I accidentally stopped a whole race of Subterranean mole people? That's why Blue Lines is the best route.
Are you sure about this? If Dedue were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Dedue won't fall. Have some faith in me, will you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Our line of defense has been broken. The Imperial Army will be here any moment.
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision is weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
Yeah, I get it. You hang in there too, boy.
I'm old.
Your wounds from Gronderfield haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Understood, Leader Man. I wonder if our little ray of hope will show up. We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Teach. Teach will talk and he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their banner is that of the kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
It appears the Imperial Army has already marched into Dedue and engaged the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they won't last much longer.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant.
Judith, what's all this wee business? I never saw you at Gronder, stolen valor woman.
I believe so. He put his soldiers into position purely on the belief that we'd come. I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief. He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations, Professor.
To be fair, I don't know what Hilda's stats are.
Let's move.
It's gonna depend on what Hilda's stats are like and what the map is like in this mod. I mean, I don't think Hilda would die, because I don't think I've ever had that War Master die, but who knows? We'll see. We'll have to see. It's too hard to say until I've actually seen her stats, her positioning, what level she is, stuff like that. If she's like a level 50 or something like that, I think there's a good chance we can save her. If not, we can always probably just have like Flying Use Rescue. Yeah, Hero of Daphne. Maybe I believe that if you weren't an intermediate class. Also, why is she even called Hero of Daphne? Is it ever explained? I've probably brought this up before, but like, why is she called Hero Daphne? What'd she do? Why does she deserve my respect? I wish the game would say this. I wish the game would tell me, okay, here's why she's the hero of Daphne. So what I decided, Belt, I'm not sure if you're going to be happy about this, but I'm going to alternate between Lorenz and Sylvain. Because they're pretty much the same unit. So they're pretty much the same unit. So I'm going to keep swapping out between the two. Okay, well, let's see who is actually on this map. She dies and I'll swap to Flame. This guy's level 50, that's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got Judith over here. I'd be more concerned about Judith dying, but I don't think she dies. Like, I don't think her death counts as a game. If it counts as a game over, that's a big problem. Alright, what's Hilda like? Level 51. I don't think she is dying, guys. 54 strength? I think she'll be fine, guys. I think she'll be alright. 87 HP, 54 strength, 44 attack speed. I think she's gonna be okay, guys. I think she's gonna be okay. She's got 45 effective defense, actually. I think she's gonna be okay. She's about as tanky as Ferdinand. As long as she doesn't run into any mages, I think she'll be okay. Wait, they did? They made Judith the hero? They did? Oh, they did! Cool! They actually did. Flynn has been big, yeah, that's true. Like I said, I'd be more concerned about Judith. I think Hilda is gonna be absolutely fine. Unless we just do something really stupid with her. Yeah, they barely do damage to Hilda. Holy strength set, yeah, indeed. Yeah, she's gonna have a hard time dying. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, Advocate. Fist Fair. Oh, she's good with fists too, huh? Axe Fair. She's got an rank and fist, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, 'cause she's a War Master, that's why. I keep forgetting she's a War Master. Darting Blow, so she's really fast on player phase. She's also got Anchor, so she's just... The problem is she won't really contribute much, but at the same time, she's not gonna be... They kind of had to. Because you can recruit her, so yeah, you have to make sure she doesn't die. And Claude has a few reinforcements, but not many. I was gonna tell Cross that said it died after he picked him. Well, see, the Rizu curse had happened to someone. The Rizu curse had to happen to someone, you know. Females be heroes in this game? Not in vanilla. Saltini? Why do you call me that? I'm not Italian. How close is Ash to capping? Female War Master? Yeah, this hack does it. Because technically, War Master does exist in this, in Three Houses. It's just, like, the female model does exist. It's just, for some reason, it's unused. Yeah, I may want Flame. I may very well want Flame. Casper could also be pretty good. I think I may unfield Petra. I don't know. Do I want to unfield Petra? Trans map. You know, Catherine's not been cooking lately. I'm not gonna field her on this map. Although I might need a flyer, I don't know. Let's swap out, let's deal with Hammond. Instead of the Brown Menace. Yeah, I will. Catherine, I don't know. She's not really cooking. She's lately just not really been cooking much. She just doesn't do much damage. I'm gonna swap around the Thyrsus though. Pretty much any non-hunted mage needs the Thyrsus. Repair something. I don't remember what. I was gonna repair the Spear of Assault, but I don't know anyone else is gonna use it. I guess Ferdinand could use it, but. So Just in an intermediate class, yeah, it does. Why do they not give me smithing stones? This is one big problem this hack has. It just doesn't let you get the frickin' stones. I don't know why they don't like you getting stones, but they really don't. Alright, so yeah, these guys are fairly high leveled. I have an idea for a meme. We'll get to cooking left. Okay, no, that's kind of mean. So we got Arendelle. I don't think this map will take that long. There are a lot of clustered up enemies, but this map isn't that big. And there's no boat here, which is part of what makes this map slower. There are some enemies over here. I kind of didn't even realize there were enemies here. Oh, I can get an axe and an aurora shield and a magic bow. Not that I want them. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? Alright, we need some adjutants. Has me wondering what is bigger, her muscles over her breasts? It's really hard to tell with how good of a unit she is. It is hard to tell, isn't it? So that has 2 spells, bad mod. And no one else is adjutant. Okay. We should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully we're good. Wait, no, I need to restore Petra's bows. Petra needs more bows. More bow usage. Stored in the breast, that's why Leslie has... Okay. Even though I like Leslie, it is still pretty funny.
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Says the man who looks like a rat.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blathid.
Blathid? I see. That idiot failed, it seems. Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Dedue will fall.
So we need to see the defeat conditions.
I will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
No. Nah, I just showed up just to troll you. Did you get reinforced from that, don't they? If a unit ends their turn by the gates. Wait, what? That's weird. I don't remember that. Gulith, Demetra, Claw. Okay, so just don't let Claude die. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get close to killing Claude, though. I mean, I suppose it could happen if you just, like, wait here for 10 turns, yeah. But I feel like as long as you're making a decent pace, it should not be a problem.
I will prevail.
So, first thing we want to probably do is, this guy's really annoying. He's very annoying. So... yeah, the Raphael gem is here.
Leave it to me.
Could deal with the problem is the Bolganone guys, what scares me. The heroes I would just bait out, but I'm worried about the Bolganone attacking us. That's what I'm worried about.
My turn?
Can I go and just frickin' throw on him? I could. It's actually pretty reliable. We need to get him out, though. So we'll need to do, like, a bit of a weird maneuver here. Alright, we're gonna Thoron twice. We're gonna dance him. Because this guy's just really annoying. I don't like him. We're gonna block him. Okay, we need to be very careful how we do this. block on this side.
Ready for anything.
You. I know you can take these guys. They do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. They do a lot. 60 damage, we can take it. A little nasty. First, I don't like it that much. It's okay, it's growing on me a bit. But yeah, I'm not too wild about it. It really makes the late game maps feel all the slower. Like, it just makes them sound slow. It just makes them feel really slow and sluggish. So overall, not too wild about them.
What's the
Nothing
point?
special, but it's okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I think of it. I think it's a lot better in Three Hopes. In my opinion, it's a lot better in Three Hopes, where it actually has a bit more energy to it. I'm gonna remove his critical ring for a bit, because I really just need to make sure I survive. Gotta be very careful.
What's
how I
my
do this.
strategy?
It's okay, exactly. That's how I see it. It's like it's all right. It could be better, but it's not like terrible. You know what? So I can save my Thorons a bit.
Onward.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this and then rescue him. These guys are absurdly tanky.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
Mr. Yeast.
This
Okay.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't, but you know what? Unfortunately, your youth is no longer around. Alright, Flane. I love how Flane gets like 6 rescues per map. That's really good. Can we make her a Grimoire? You know, I maybe should make her a Grimoire. I don't know if I can, though. I mean, Bishop is fine as is, but Grimoire might be a little better. Who knows? She could probably pass the Grimoire test. Wouldn't be a 100% chance, but it'd at least be decent, I suppose. Yeah, I think we'd be okay, in all honesty.
Put me in there.
I think we'd be okay. They do have battalions, so we probably want to stay a little bit away from them.
At your
So they don't
service.
just gambit us. These gammates are kind of nasty. Okay, thanks, game. Alright. Let's do our job. Let's do what we need to.
I'd be
Let's do what we
honored.
need to. I feel like Ash's gonna get hundreds more on this map.
Clever. I can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing is more foolish than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
Oh dang. He's already moving, huh? And so is all of his men, apparently.
Claude's nuts. Asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him.
Oh, nice dodge.
Guess I have
Wow, okay. We might be fine if she just keeps dodging and killing things.
Don't get used to this.
I want to get used to that, though. I really do want to get used to it. God, they're all moving. It's actually really scary. Nice dodge. Let's go. Come on, Dimitri, crit. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah, but she's at B plus in reason right now, so she actually probably could get
I
Grim
swear
pretty
it
soon.
wasn't in vain.
That's why I almost chose Hilda. I mean, can't say I blame you. Oh, they gotta freaking kill her. Oh god, they do not like Judith. Oh, they're gonna kill her with poison, I think. Oh dear. But if they just kind of stay right there, then it's not a bad thing. The problem is they're all gonna surround her. But hey, if they just kind of block her like this, it's not bad. She's not supposed to move anyway. Oh, they're gonna give her a slow and painful death by just chipping her down with poison. Oh dang. I'm sure she's gonna get healed though.
It's no good. We're surrounded. I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
Oh god, she just gets like obliterated. If they actually hit her, of course. Nice dodge. Yeah, it's pretty clear they can't hold up forever. Surprised they don't gambit her. Would be nice if she had something besides an axe, like silver gauntlets or something.
Ooh, nice.
What stat of hers has been increased? I know they lowered something. I don't know what they lowered, but I know they lowered something. We definitely need to charge in, though. We definitely need to charge in. So what are they lowered? I don't know if they lowered any of their stats, actually. But yeah, it would be a genuine shame to lose this. It would be a genuine shame to lose Hilda. It would be a huge detriment to lose her. So how many enemies actually are there on this map? 29. That's a lot to cram into this little map. That's a lot to cram into this little map, actually. Alright, let's see. Do these guys move? Is there any incentive to fight it? Maybe later on I might fight them, but like right now I need to do other things.
All is going to plan.
No one gonna help us here. I'm wondering if we should rescue Judith or not. I'm not sure it's a good idea. If she survives the next turn, then definitely, because we should be able to cover for her by then. But right now, I don't know if it's a good idea. We definitely need to start pulling in some guys, though, because it's already looking kind of bad for the green units.
Quite helpful.
White magic range +1. That could help. That could help. It could certainly help. How much do those guys do? Probably like 60 damage. Okay, I was kind of close. I don't think they double. No, they don't. Okay. 56 minus 47. So that's like 9 damage per hit. It would be nice to have a hammer, but unfortunately I do not. I unfortunately do not have a hammer, I'm afraid. Could pull with Sylvain, I think. He's got 32 defense. That should be enough to at least take one. Learned white supremacy! Yeah, she did. She did learn how to use white supremacy. This is true, she did. She did learn the power of white supremacy. Bruh. Oh, not this game, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Please, not this. There we go. I don't think he's gonna one-shot the generals, I really don't, because they have like 70 HP. Doubling, you don't have Gilbert anymore, you have nothing to fear, that's true. Yeah, that is true, but like, Gilbert shouldn't even get double, it's stupid. Okay, so how well does he take these? If he could take both, that'd be amazing. I doubt he does. If he does, he just takes it barely. Actually, he might take it. He does seem to actually take it fairly well. I mean, he won't live with a bunch of HP, but he will live. That much is true. I might use Nosferatu, with Nosferatu tanking. Since that actually could work here. It doesn't do a ton of damage, though, that's the problem. Fire does a lot more, yeah. I like where fire sits, honestly. Or this. Yeah, because that's a lot of HP that it drains. Okay, we can't take all of those. We'll take some of them, but we can't take all of them. As long as they don't debuff me or anything weird. Can we stop, game? Can we please stop? Like, that's not necessary. Would be an alright Nos tank, maybe. Just in case I miscalculated or something. Won't be that much on my face. You're kind of right, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Oh my god, it's getting awful again. It doesn't need to do it this much, otherwise I'm gonna have to bookmark again. Ugh. Alright, what's gonna happen? Oh dear, they're already running towards Hilda, that's not good. Actually, that still does a lot. Oh, okay.
I was just stronger.
They made a bad version of Moss, yeah, they kinda did. Come on, crit? Nah. Oh well, that's fine, we got rid of one of them. Yeah, send your generals down here. Are you kidding, game? It's like every 5 seconds, jeez. It's a good thing she's dodging, because... Oh my god, this is so bad! This is so freaking bad. Yeah, Echo's Onslaught is pretty freaking bad. What was that, Judith? You just like gently waved a sword in his face and expected it to work. Yeah, see, I'm scared of that of freaking Arendelle because I know that he can actually do damage. Hilda. Look, it's just gonna be her missing and taking a little bit of damage. Oh no! This is bad. This is really bad. I hope Hilda kills the sniper. If she kills the sniper, we might have a chance, but they're... Oh god. Even to Hilda, they do a fair bit of damage. That's not good. If Hilda falls... Yeah, that's not good. We need to wipe out this contingent immediately. I mean, I don't think rescuing Judith's gonna be a problem at this point. If that actually hits. Oh, it did. Nice. Oh, that's good. Winning this in the long run. Yeah, I thought she would, but if Arendelle is charging her, okay, that's good. Kill the sniper. That's smart.
Fighting wears me out.
Yeah, we need to make sure that because that mage. Arendelle won't double, but he's going to do a lot. That's the problem. He's going to start doing a lot of damage. And I think he's already about to reach Hilda. No, he's going to go for the sniper, okay. 41 crit, though. That's very scary. Yeah, he could delete Hilda. Like, I mean, we need to get rid of Arendelle, like, really fast. We need to figure out a way to kill Arendelle in a safe way. There's no freaking safe way to kill him. That's the problem. Arendelle is... Was Arendelle always this aggressive? I don't recall him being this hard to get rid of. Well, maybe he's not hard to get rid of, but like he is really aggressive right now. He's just going straight for the kill. And I don't remember him being like that. I don't remember him being that risky. I may have to start someone in there. But the problem is these guys will all just go for it. Like, Arendelle could easily just one-shot Hilda. If he gets a crit, he could one-shot Hilda. That's the scary part. He also got Thor on, which is not much better. I mean, Hades is what does so much damage, but... We need to see if we can heal the sniper, maybe? I don't think we can. Not from where we are currently. To get someone over there to get rid of Talis. Yeah, but if we do that, though, the problem is they're in range. He does not move on turn 1, that much I can remember. What's that pinned comment? It's accurate, that's what it is. It's true. It's just true, that's what it is. Yeah, See, the rest of this map shouldn't be that hard, but Dala's... Arundel's really tanky. Watch the Beast will proc. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. If he didn't freaking move immediately, like if they waited at least like 5 turns, that'd be one thing, but it's not looking good for Hilda. It's not. It's really not. We're gonna need to warp someone or rescue or something very soon. And the problem is if we rescue Hilda, it's not deployed, unfortunately. Oh crap, yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't think about that. I didn't think it'd be that bad. You're absolutely right. I did not field Hilda. I realized I probably need Flame, but realistically I probably need Lysithia, if anything. That's not good. That's like really not good. I can only use Meteor right now? Come on. Come on, game. Our guys are just not in a good spot, are they? They're just not in a good spot. 2 more deaths? I lost Sedith. 2 more deaths. Well, yeah, but we might need that warp. I know you don't like her, but we might need that warp. That's what you failed to. That's what you failed to remember. We might need that warp. That warp may very well we could wipe here. It's certainly possible. Because why did they design Arundel to charge? It wasn't in vanilla. That's not in vanilla. Why did they do that?
Only way.
I expect no less.
We did be extremely aggressive. I don't know what this guy was smoking when he designed this. Unless his AI is very easy to manipulate. His AI could be really easy to manipulate, maybe. If his AI is really easy to pull, we could stride. Do we have stride? I think Mercedes might have stride? Come on, game. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I don't have time for this. Come on. Okay. Yes, she does have stride. We may need it. We may need stride. We may very well need stride. We can do it. So I wonder. Well, I didn't think that would happen. See, I didn't think Arundel was going to charge immediately. If I knew that, then yeah, I probably would put a warp in. Why do you take... Yeah, why do they make the warpers so freaking late in this game? Like, literally, like, the last 2 chapters of the game. At least for Linhardt. I mean, I know Lysithia joins a little bit sooner, but even her, she doesn't join that much earlier. They really don't want you taking your time on this map, do they? I mean, I guess... From plot-wise, like, yeah, sure you don't, but... I might rescue Hanneman up. That's what I might do. Get Manuela early. Well, yeah, but who the frick uses Manuela? Who the frick actually uses Manuela? I never seen anyone use Manuela. No one frickin' uses AIDS Wella. Can we try to meteor him? I mean, probably not. It probably wouldn't work. Not this guy. I mean Arundel. Okay, that's good.
You left me no alternative.
I'm just saying she does have warp. I mean, yeah, it's true. Oh my god, this is awful. And that's assuming, like I said, that's assuming that Arundel actually decides to attack the archer. He might not. You have to remember, he may not actually do that. He could just decide, no, I don't feel like it. I'm gonna go attack Hilda instead. In which case, we're just kind of screwed. Flame never learns warp. Flame never learns warp. I don't know what you're talking about. She just doesn't learn warp. That's just not part of her spell list. I wish she did. It'd be great. It'd be amazing if she did, but probably won't turn this map too, huh? I mean, what is the objective? Kill Arundel? If it's kill Arundel, then it actually be doable. Oh, it is. Okay. If we actually had warp, it'd make my life so much easier. The problem is, okay, what is his res? Because I might be able to meteor him, or I could silence him maybe. At least delay the inevitable. Nah, his res is really high. There's no way we're meteoring the guy. He's really slow. Teleporting Hanneman. That was rescue. Rescue works like a reverse warp, sort of. So no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work the same way. That was rescue. Yeah, it was rescue. Yeah, probably could. The problem is that...
Let's see you dodge this.
Very good.
It is done.
We need to do like some weird silent shenanigans or something. That's the only way I can see this working. Like just slowing him down. And maybe if he ends up in the right place...
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? How exactly are you gonna do? How exactly do you intend on doing that game? If this guy crits, it could also mean that Arendelle just goes straight for him. Sedith dead. Yeah, I'm afraid Sedith died because of my own blunder. We need to figure out something to do with our staves. We could could we silence him? What's our range? Attack. Can we actually really close to being able to silence the guy. But do I need to save it or not? I don't know. If we can just go like 2 tiles north, we can silence him. We might want to silence him. Wait, doesn't he nullify? Oh crap, he might be immune to silence. That'd be really bad if he is. He might just be immune to silence. Status, yeah, unfortunately. That's really bad. That's really bad. If he's immune to silence, there's not much I can do about that. There's gotta be some sort of weird trick or something we can do. The problem is there's like nothing that actually kills this guy. Or if we can pull him? I don't know how we'd pull him though. How big is his range? We could maybe draw him out here. Maybe? Could we? Like just get Sylvain over here? No, he doesn't get involved, does he? Check his abilities. I probably should. He's got annoying abilities, I know that much. He seems to just be focused on this, though. He's got Cantor, he's got Black Tome Fair. Dark Tome Fair. Pavis, that's gonna be annoying. He's really slow, so he's gonna be... Like, he's at least easy to double, but that's not my concern at the moment. He's really tanky. Sylvain and aggro? I don't know if he will aggro, that's the problem. I don't know if he will aggro is the issue. Because I was in his range and he just didn't want to aggro. So that's concerning, to say the very least. We could try to how many strides do we get? We get 2 strides. I don't know if I want to do that right now. What range do we get with that? Arendelle has Rally Dex. Oh yeah, he's got Rally Dex. It's terrifying. Okay. Because I doubt we'd actually pull. I doubt we would. I doubt we'd pull. I really do. I really doubt we'd pull. But I think it's either now or never that we are able to pull him. That's the problem. If I use 1 stride here, stride might be the key to winning this. It might be. If we could stride and then dance, he might rally. He might rally. I know, right? It's terrifying. Wait, we rally Marianne too. That's actually really helpful. Rallying Marianne with one of the Kaz could actually solve things. Because, like, Swift Strikes... You know what? I'll try this.
I have an idea. That helps.
We need to be very aggressive here. Let's see, if we go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang it. Well, actually, no, he's got a lot of move now. He's got 12 move on him, so he could probably reach there. The problem is, I don't know if he'd kill. Even with Swiss Strikes, I don't know if he'd be able to do it. We could give him the crit ring, I suppose. But even then, Ferdinand's life might be forfeit. See, so we have 12 move, we can definitely reach him. That's not my concern. With a dance, we can definitely reach him. I know that. Question is it... Because, remember, you got 1 shot to go kill this guy. And if he fails, he's probably dead. Could kill, however, that's the problem. And I don't know how likely he is to proc Revies. Yeah, you gotta remember, he could proc Revies. He's got 38 defense, that's a lot. That could mean I wouldn't kill even with Swift Strikes. You gotta remember that. I may not kill. You gotta remember, I may just not kill. I could grab the Forged Silver Lance. Actually, I already have one, okay. So I've got... Okay, let's see. A 63 attack. Again, this is assuming that it doesn't proc. 63 minus 38. That's like 25 damage, I think. Yeah, it's not enough. It's just not enough. With a Brave Lance, if I had a Brave Lance, that would actually do it. I could assume a crit. Like, I could give him a critical ring to help him have crit. 45. He already has pretty good crit, actually. That's a lot of crit. He doesn't take effect damage. Not only that, I don't even have it on me, so it wouldn't matter. 45 crit. What's this guy's luck? Oh, that's pretty good luck, actually. More than I would like him to have, that's for sure. The problem is we just kind of gotta risk it. We kind of just gotta risk Ferdinand. I hate it. We have a Brave Lance somewhere. Somewhere, yes, but I don't know where that somewhere is. Do I actually have it? No, I don't. Or if I do, it's on someone else. I could have made the Gradivis! Man, Gradivis would have killed. I'm fairly certain it would have. That sucks. That freaking sucks. So we need to stop like right here, maybe? Don't do this game. Don't freaking do this. Come on, wake up! It's not on Lorenz, is it? I don't see. Oh crap! It is. You're right. Oh god, it's Lorenz. Oh god. If I knew this map was like this, I would have prepared for it. I didn't know Arundel was gonna move. How far it does then go from there. But I kind of, well, the problem is then Marianne's in range, and I can't rescue her, so I don't know, man. Do you think it's worth it? I can at least give the critical ring, yeah, I can give the critical ring, but that's about it. That's the most I can really do. Oh, I could strike. Wait, I could strike. I could have strayed with Sylvain. Okay. Because I don't think he's gonna kill unless he gets like a crit or something. Unless he can crit, I don't think he's gonna kill. We might at least distract Arundel, maybe, but I don't know, man. Or a Killer Lance? Killer Lance could do it. Dance and not be in range. Are you sure? Oh yeah, that's true. You're actually right. Yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do it. Because we do have more strides if we need to. Hog can kill this toy. How very not noble of him. It's what he does, man. It's what he does. I think I'm gonna actually trade over these over here. We're gonna trade the Killer Lance and the who's got the critical thing? I don't remember. Oh, Sylvain does. Sylvain does. Okay, we might actually be able to cook here. Can we stack stride? I doubt it. Not that I think it would matter. Okay, come on, game. Wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Okay, thank you. Critical ring, let's do it. Alright. 50 crit. And that's without the Killer Lance. That's 35 crit in addition. So that's gonna be like 85 crit minus. Yeah, there's a good chance that would actually work. We might need a gamble on this. Do we get the special dance? I hope we do, but I don't think we do, sadly. No. Extra bile to Lorenz today. And I'll be honest, he didn't really deserve it today. It's a speed, I think it's actually... Yeah, 17, so I need to... Alright, let's see what we got. What's he gonna do? I'm sure we're not gonna kill this, but... That's a lot of crit, though. That's a lot of crit. You gotta remember, that's a lot of crit. He just needs to land one crit. I think we gotta do it. I think we gotta do it.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
I mean, you're not wrong. Come on, crit! Oh, no! Okay, there we go. I was worried because I didn't show it, but... Okay, that was kind of scary. You just need to equip Social Dance. I should do it.
Greatness awaits me.
Alright, there we go. Furta Chad did his job. Who died? Fortunately, no one, because I just beat Arendelle.
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness.
You are not qualified? You are not qualified. I look... The way he says it, just, you are not qualified. It's like... No, I cannot tell you. Just, you are not qualified. You need to get more experience.
You and Edelgard, do your best to kill each other. You are family after all. There it is. The light.
And that means we get Hilda. I'm fairly certain. She just needs to survive. Predicted Hilda and Judith. Which means I get a Draco Shield, more or less. You are not cringe enough yet. Yeah, you're not cringe enough yet.
He's dead. There goes our chance to gain more information.
It paid off. Okay, so what I did, Gerudo King, I don't know when you left, but I managed to give Ferdinand the Forged Killing Lance that, Killer Lance that Dimitri had. And I gave him the Critical Ring. And then I Swift Struck Arendelle. And on the second strike, he got a crit and ended Arendelle.
And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting...
Update your resume, then I'll tell you about Duskguard, you filthy animal. So yeah, we managed to protect Hilda and Judith. I assume this means Hilda joins, because I remember reading on the thing, you just need to keep Hilda alive and you're good.
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you are safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid.
His second strike has crit the Arendelle. Where's Hilda?
You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital. If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that, but it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know. But that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
The legendary bow Fail Not. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan? Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance. Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops. I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It doesn't sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
Get the Fail Knot, and we should get Hilda too. It's not showing me Hilda. Did we not get Hilda?
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
I don't know if we just didn't get Hilda. I don't see why we wouldn't. Do we have to talk to her or something? I mean, talking to Hilda would be way too hard. Because I have not... It is not... Normally by now I'd be like, oh, they want to join your forces, like whatever character. It has not said that with Hilda. Unless she just silently joins you, I have no idea.
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
Pretty words, but I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once. Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad, Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance, and that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Ceres.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Do you have to talk to Hilda? That's near impossible on that map. All I recall it says is just have her survive. There was a talk? Was there? That's really dumb. If you're gonna have Arundel charge at her, that's really stupid. Twitter? What do you mean Twitter? That's really stupid. If that's the case. I don't. Can you speak English?
Pull back our forces. In the west to Orion Road. In the east to...
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done...
Okay, does anyone actually know? Does anyone have the thing... can anyone actually check for sure and say, like, I think maybe you did... No, tell me, okay, what does it say? Someone just freaking show me... You know what, I'll pull it up myself. Gonna talk to her? You shouldn't have to talk to her. If you had to talk to her, then don't make Arundel move. Okay, let me look it up myself. No Monastery mod. Mod 3 houses. Okay, let me see. 3 houses. Let me see. Let me see. I'm very curious. There's no way it's actually talk to her. Talking. Okay, that's freaking scummy. You had to talk to her. Really? I have to talk to this woman I can't ever reach. That's such a stupid freaking design. Here I was looking forward to using her this entire game, and the game says, oh, no, you need to talk to her first. This mod sucks. Like, what's stupid? You never have to talk to anyone else. Like, I wouldn't mind if the map wasn't rushing you to beat it in under 5 turns. If it was just, okay, Arnold stands here, you gotta, you know, slowly get your way through there. That's what makes me mad. That's what makes me mad, is because there's no way I have the time to deal with that. Oh yeah, you gotta deal with this guy that can nuke pretty much everything. Oh, and you gotta go talk to her if you want to actually get her. So you got... Did you miss that? No, it said that I saved Hilda and Judith. It didn't say I got Hilda. I mean, maybe I did miss that, but...
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way.
Did it say that, Rizu? It said that I saved Hilda. It said that I saved Hilda and Judith. It didn't say I got her. It mentioned Hilda, but it only said that. Unfortunately. Unless she just sneaks in your army, I don't know. But I know I didn't talk to her, unfortunately.
Part 2.
The Pregnant Fortress! There we go.
Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom.
Saved you, meaning you got some rewards. It gave me stat boosters, yes. Honestly, if you save Hilda, it should just give you the reward to begin with. If the game recognizes you saved Hilda, it should say, okay, you know what? You automatically get her. I don't care if you talk to her, you get her. Like, I think it's stupid. If the game recognizes you protected Hilda, it should say, okay, you get Hilda. If I saved Hilda, then, you know what? We're just gonna go host a tea party. I wish you didn't share my birthday, because you're a mid-character, but whatever. Yeah, no, that actually really makes me mad. Because it said talk. Now, maybe the game overrides that, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. It didn't... Oh, crap. Honestly, I would rather them just give me Hilda without the stat boosters. The stat boosters are just a slap to the face, to be honest. Oh, you didn't get a unit, you just got these random stat boosters that I don't really care about.
Thanks for this.
Alright, see ya, Gerudo King. Just show me who I have in my army, please. Probably not Hilda, sadly.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance. If we're going to march from the Monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Murden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Sent meme. I'll check it in like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. It would be nice if the game could let me see my freaking army. That would be nice.
I am ever so grateful.
Okay, finally. I really doubt she joined, but if she did, I'm gonna be really happy. Yep, thanks, game. Easily the worst freaking designed character in this mod. Hilda. You have to talk to her while she's getting freaking mauled to death by this stupid charging mage knight. That's completely fair. We will impregnate that fortress. Failing to talk to women is cancelled. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I was looking forward to getting Hilda all game just for this to happen. I did all of that. And because I didn't talk to her, I don't get her. That really disappointed me. That really disappointed me. I've been waiting this whole freaking game, and then no, you can't. You gotta talk to her. Even though you gotta rush this map, you gotta load. You gotta freaking LTC this map. But no, you have to talk to her. Don't get too salty, my meme. Let's see what the meme is. So we got 2 memes. Let's see what we got. So, you know, first let's do some supports, and let's go and try to promote. Let's we have Mr. Yeast. Well, yeah, but I want someone that replaces Sedit. Mr. Yeast doesn't freaking replace Sedit. He's not a Wyvern. He doesn't get access to Wyvern, and he's also kind of falling off. So not really what I'm looking forward to. You saw that Hilda. She was really freaking good. He's gonna tell a kid their puppy died in this. She's still just not really? She can't become a Grimory? Really? Oh, she doesn't have authority. Oh, that's why. The Wyvern in my heart. Alright then. We need to give Mercedes, we need to give her, Fiendish Blow. We need to do it. You have the Warp Staff? Even then, I don't think it'll reach Hilda. Well, I guess the idea is that you warp over to her, but... I guess it's the idea they had in mind, but it didn't ever come to fruition. Also, they shouldn't have made him aggro immediately. This mod is making classes harder to certify into. This stinks. How close am I to Sniper anyway? What do you mean? C+, so you still gotta... I don't know why they made her freaking bow rank so low. It's really dumb. Amazed Ash is alive. He's been very useful. He's been very useful. I don't even think she can kill the Sniper yet. Yeah, not even 1% chance. Not even 1% chance. She probably won't ever get Hunter's Volley, but she doesn't really need it, to be honest. This support sucks. Someone capped a weapon rank? I don't know. I don't know.
That reminds me, Ferdinand. I wonder if a certain rumor has already reached your ears.
I suspect I know what you are referring to. A certain noble who caused a stir at one of the local taverns, correct? For someone of status to make such a scene. What a disgrace.
I thought just the same. A noble ought to hold himself to a higher standard. It is hardly appropriate to drink and mingle with a tavern full of commoners.
Oh, that is not quite what I meant. I do not object to a noble patronizing their local establishments. In fact, I would say such excursions have value.
Is that so? I would be very curious to hear what value you mean exactly. But allow me first to venture a guess. Is it that you suppose it is proper for a noble to bolster a town's wealth with his patronage? If that is your thinking, then I would counter that whatever one adds to a merchant's coffers seldom makes it to the pockets of the townsfolk. I think that if a noble wishes to use his resources to ease the burdens of the commoners, he ought to go about town and spend it more directly.
That is wonderfully insightful, Lawrence. Albeit not what I had in mind. What I meant was this. We can benefit from crossing the threshold and learning more about regular folk. We scarcely understand the reality of their lives. In turn, they do not know about us. I have heard that some believe we have horns growing from our heads. It is an embarrassing and potentially perilous state of affairs.
You are quite right. In fact, that reminds me of something a boy once said to me when I visited a village on my family's territory. He actually asked me if I had a tail. Hilarious.
We all need a laugh now and then. As a man of status, I feel it is my calling to right the world's wrongs, but there is only so much I can do alone. Working in tandem, though, you and I could make tremendous accomplishments.
My sentiments exactly. Together we could achieve a great deal. Though the circumstances of birth may have placed one of us in the Empire and the other in the Alliance, we can still aim for a brighter future together.
Yes, precisely. Together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. By the way, Lawrence, do you have a tail?
He does. Okay. Such faith, we're about to get Linhardt and Death Knight, potentially. I know they're friends. I don't think I'm gonna get over the fact that Hilda just does not freaking join if you don't talk to her. This is better than T-Sport, yeah, true. Well, Death Knight, there's a very good chance I can't get. Because Mercedes is not really doing that much damage. She's doing some damage, but she also got to remember, she's not very accurate either. Unfortunately, she's not very accurate. I wish she were, but she's just not. Also, mind you, this map is kind of designed around what if... The thing is that I dislike about this map is it's also designed around you having war. Or at least it's intended you do. Which you probably won't, because, let's be honest, there's... Lysithea is your only option, and let's say you're not fielding her, or maybe, I don't know, your Lysithea died, or something like that, then there's literally no way. There's no other warper. You have no option. Special dance, don't forget. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Isn't this just Azura's personal? Can you give her extra HP so she doesn't die? Or at least it's harder for her to die. Is that out? She's getting one shot at 48 HP. Because Mercedes will need to land the finishing kill. Which means I might need to give her a, let's see, like tone there. If that'll help. If that'll help, maybe. She's already gonna get one shot, so we might as well just go and try to stack her damage as much as possible. It's the AoE renewal. Is it? Is it now? Accuracy? Maybe. Unironically, maybe. What are you talking about, Proctor? What the heck are you talking about? What white magic does she even have? Aren't these all just dark magic? Can we make her a Grimoire? I doubt it. I doubt she can become a Grimoire, but it would be really helpful if she could. Where's Mercedes? Yeah, I don't think she can. Oh, actually she can. At least according to this, she can. 50% chance is a decent chance. Might help her. Might help her do extra damage. Never mind. No one passed their test, because screw this.
Oh, no.
Something else, she can't afford to pay another death. Okay. Too broke to troll me. That Hilda thing is probably going to make me mad for the rest of this run. It's so freaking stupid. Like, all I had to do was just, again, I know I've went on this for like 5 times, but all I had to do was just say, you know what, we're not going to make Arendelle run around like a lunatic on turn 1. That's all I had to do. It wasn't in vanilla. He didn't run around in vanilla. I think maybe eventually he does, but her hair was for the fear, true. Like I said, all they had to do was just make Lorenz. If all they had to do was just make Arendelle not move for at least for a few turns. They just had to make sure. Just had to make sure she couldn't move, or he couldn't move. At least for a few turns, or just I don't know. I don't need to talk to her. Shouldn't saving her be enough? Like, if she dies, obviously you're not going to get her. Doesn't matter if you talk to her. And the only way to save her is to freaking kill Arendelle. Should have waited for at least 5 or... Yeah, I agree. I think that's what he does in vanilla, isn't it? But no. For some reason, he's just going to immediately start charging. And he has the ability to just one-shot Hilda. Or, like, anything on the map. But no, he should do that. He should do that. He should just start charging immediately, be able to wipe Hilda out. It's a great freaking idea. Great design. Yeah, with Warp you could probably do it. With Dance and Warp you could probably make it work. But, okay, what if I don't expect him to start moving, so I don't think I need a Warp? There's not, I mean, yeah, which is stupid. Why would you change that? And just not... Why would you change something like that? Why would you change that? Without any warning? Why would you do that? Especially when now you can actually recruit Hilda. Why would you do that? Charge at a specific turn or make it after you pass a certain distance. Something like that, yeah. Because having them charge at the very beginning just pushes you very aggressively. Dance, Warp, Stride, and Flyer class easy otherwise. Well, yeah, if you do that, then true, but not everyone's gonna do that, are they? Not everyone is gonna predict this guy's gonna start moving. That's what angers me. If they simply just said, okay, here's a little bit of flexibility, that's all I had to do. I hate it when games do it, where they're like, no flexibility, my way or the highway. I hate when games do this. It's not fun. All it does is just encourage warp skipping, that's all it does. It literally just forces you to warp skip. So we have a 6th sense and see into the future. Yeah, I know, right? Just freaking see into the future. Alright, I guess we'll do a meme review. Like, this guy went out of his way to make this different. He could have just left it as is and it would have been fine. But no. We gotta actually go out of our way to make this worse somehow. For some reason, we need to make this worse. See, I like how this mod handles recruitment, for the most part, more than vanilla. Because vanilla, Vanilla, the weird way that Three Houses recruitment works sucks. I think it's terrible. I think it's the worst in the series by far, and I don't think anyone's ever going to dispute that, because Three Houses recruitment is really stupid. It just feels really weird. You have to go very far out of your way to get a unit. Says there was a change to it. The M-bar map? Well, what do you mean? Whoever made this decided to channel Maida. Yeah, it's really freaking dumb. Because like I said, I like the recruitment method better. I like it a lot better. But doing stuff like this, and then changing the map up so it screws you out of that character is really stupid. Okay, let's go look at memes. Wow, that's really big. Forget weapon triangle, just Mr. Yeast. No idea, I just said there was a change to it. What? I've noticed something that this mod likes to go and put in things without letting people know. Which I don't like. The mod is putting in random crap without telling us about it. Like the frickin' those 99 attack speed Falcon Knights. They should have said something about that. But no. No. No information on that. No hints at all. Alright, what we got here? This is where Hilda would be if I had her. Yeah. Yeah. The yeast will not fall. Yeah. That Hilda thing, man, makes me so mad. That Hilda thing makes me so mad. Like, maybe instead, you could just make... So, if you do talk to Hilda, the game's like, you know what, you had above and beyond. And maybe it just gives you, like, some extra little trinket or something. They could have just had... Maybe a reward for saving... For talking to her could have been the giant shell. That would have been nice, because then it's like, only if you really want that. Leave the yeast, he will not become the man with the least truth. Because that way, if you just, like... This is one of those I've won but at what cost moment. That's what this is. It's I've won but at what cost. Hey, that's how it feels. It's just... Yes, I won. I saved everyone, but was it really worth it? Oh, you can get Gilbert and Prince of Flower. It's a pain in the butt, though. Is it really, though? From what I remember reading is you get a net, and then, like, the chapter you get a net, you can go and defeat him with a net, which doesn't seem that difficult, because he's weak to magic anyway. Who will subjugate Cyril now? Well, on the plus side, we don't have to do his paralogue. Because we don't have Hilda, so we can't do his paralogue. Can't do Cyril's paralogue. Which could have actually ended the run, so... I guess the last paralogue we need to do is just, Ferdinand and Lysithia, which we're so overloaded at this point, I don't think it'll really challenge us at all. But I think that'll be the last paralogue we gotta do, actually. As far as I can tell. I mean, we can go check, right? We can go check. Let me go and do this. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go and do an explore session. Transfer to Crimson Flower. Kill him with a net. Oh, you had to start in Blue Lines and transfer to Crimson... Okay, that's really weird. I thought they meant that you just had to get a net and then defeat him with a net. Are you sure? But I know you can get a net in Crimson Flower. I know you can. Right around the time you would fight him. I guess it's it's at least fair for Gilbert because he shouldn't really be in Crimson Flower anyway. Can kill your run anyway. Well, you don't necessarily feel him. That's much better. Recruit one Crimson Flower, you go from Blue Lines to Crimson Flower and defeat Gilbert within chapter 12. Copy paste it? That's really kind of a weird choice. I thought it was just like, oh, if you get a net and you have a net defeat him, then you can. It's really weird that you gotta go from one route to the other. I'm not sure how I feel about that actually. That doesn't make much sense to me. In my personal opinion, it doesn't make much sense. We'll really appreciate the O'Chain shield from his paralogue, seeing as he's early bearer of this Christ of Heal now. What does it do? I don't know what it does. Okay, so that's that. Also negates crits. That could be really good, actually, yeah. That seems really solid. Alright, so what we gotta do? Yeah, like I said, we're not doing the ramp paralogue. So next time, we will do the, Ferdinand Lycilia paralogue, and we'll do chapter 20. So hopefully we'll end off with Linhardt and, Death Knight, if all goes well. I don't know if it will go well, but we'll see. Basically the Iron Room. Pretty much, from the sounds of it. Which is nice, I mean, it's pretty much the second Raphael gem, and hey, you know, negating crits is always good. Like, who's gonna be mad about negating crits? Like, that's always great to have. Speaking of negating stuff, we could give Ferdinand like a shield or something. Saves a crit ring. See ya. What should we give him? We could buy another. Let's first give the critical ring to someone else. I don't know who we're gonna give it to, but we could give it to Caspar. I don't know. Oh, one of them isn't even in use. Let's go and get ourselves a silver shield. Heals him every turn. That's really good, actually. Yeah, we're gonna give him the silver shield because that should give him a lot of tankiness. In tandem with his gambit, that will give him a lot. He's got 42 defense, and then with his gambit, that should give him even more. So he have like 50 defense or something, effectively. And he wasn't going to double anyway without Swift Strike, so we'll be slipping to a place, provided you get the shield, yeah. I would assume so. But yeah, that I'm kind of ready for this to be over. That kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, I know I guess I'm ending a little bit early, but you know what? There's not much else I can do right now. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for, I doubt this will be the semi-finale, but it could be. I do intend to get the last paralogue and chapter 20 done, though. I do intend on that. I do think we will be able to do that. For Sacred Echoes. Sort of. sort of. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.